Hey everyone, and welcome. My name's Aaron, and today we're taking a look at the Wine and Roses Dual Overdrive from Royce Musical Instruments. I'm playing my Fender 60th Anniversary Telecaster into my Jackson Newcastle 18. And here's my clean tone. Hey, Royce Musical Instruments. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Royce. Royce Musical Instruments, a company from Denmark, small company. And this pedal is a dual overdrive, Wine and Roses. What's the deal with Wine and Roses, you ask? Well, there was a guy named Steve Wynn, and he played in a band called the Dream Syndicate in the 80s. You may or may not have heard of them, but they released an album called The Days of Wine and Roses with a song by the same name, which I was referring to early in the video. They were sort of like a punk band. Relatively popular album, Days of Wine and Roses, and definitely their most known one. But this is an overdrive pedal that was designed in conjunction with Steve Wynn and kind of what, the sound he wanted. And it's two sides. The left side is a germanium silicon hybrid circuit, and the right side is just a germanium circuit. It's based on two other Royce pedals. The control's pretty simple. You've got level, tone, and drive for the left side, and level, tone, and drive for the right side. By the way, I have this pedal slightly to the side because these LEDs are so bright that you can see if I face it forward, you cannot see you can no longer see the setting of the knobs with, my camera here. So I just put it to the side. So yeah, the left side is probably smoother, a little bit more transparent sort of sounding. I would, if I was going to cascade these drives one into the other, I would say this first one is my first stage, It also gives it a nice low end. Sometimes when you have, transparent overdrives, they tend to not retain the nice low end that's in your amp, and this one definitely does. I mean, I'm on a Telecaster bridge pickup, and I'm plenty bright, not crazy bright, but. And it's got a little maybe mid-push to it. Pretty transparent though, not a huge mid-bump or anything like that, just a nice sort of smooth sounding drive on the left side. And then the right side is that germanium thing, which I've got set a little more aggressive. That fizzy thing, that's the germanium thing. So, love it or hate it, the germanium thing is the fizzy thing. There are a lot of fuzz pedals that are germanium fuzz pedals, and it's kind of that fizzy thing, although you can dial it back with the tone. By the way, the tone on this is, it works backwards from maybe a normal tone control on an amp, and you probably realized that as I was, let's just flip this side on again. As I bring the tone knob to the right, it darkens it. So it's more like a cut, on an amp or something. You know what? I love this thing. This is the gain range, the level range, and the tone range is all in the usable kind of area. A lot of times you get a pedal and it's like, tone all the way down. It's who would ever use it? So, sort of a thing. It's like it's just nothing. But even with the tone all the way down or all the way cut, on this, that's still like a usable sound, especially if you got a bright guitar like a Telecaster, if you have a Jazz Master going into a bright amp, you bring that tone control all the way up, which is all the way dark, and that's totally a usable sound. And I like that, where I can sort of make big adjustments to to drive and volume and tone, and have it all in the sort of usable range, but it still does make a big difference. And also, when you cascade the two together, it's very musical and like... I mean, I'm playing that kind of major third there on the A chord. With a lot of overdrive, that, you know, trying to play that kind of chord can be like, what's happening? I don't know, something, I don't like it. And that's why a lot of people play power chords, you know, 1-5-1 when they have a lot of gain. But that's like... Wow, it cleans up really nice too. I mean, that's both... I have it set relatively subtle right now, but that's both sides on. Roll my volume down a little. Yep, I love it. It's a sleeper hit, everybody. This is a great workhorse dual overdrive pedal. Both sides sound very different. They work tremendously well cascaded into each other. This might be the one overdrive pedal, the only overdrive pedal you need. I want to put together like a little essentials pedal board and do a video on that. Or like if you're building your first pedal board, you know, what 4 pedals should you have? And this is right now, it's like a top contender for the overdrive. So that's it from me today. Let me know if you have any questions about this pedal below or anything else in the comments below. We'll see you guys next time.